Hello everybody and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. This is Jay, and today we are going to be flying the Allegiant A320 with the Winter the Dolphin livery. And we will be going from KPIE, St. Pete Clearwater, to KTYS, McGhee Tyson in Knoxville, Tennessee. Again, we're in the Winter livery here. Unfortunately, Winter passed away a few years back, but it's always nice to see her up on the plane. So for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and get the plane started, and we will pick back up just before pushback. See you then. All right, so the plane's all ready to go. We got our passengers on. We're going to go ahead and call the pushback tug and get ourselves pushed back here. Now, I don't see the tug showing up at all, so it may just be a RP tug, I guess. Which, okay, whatever. So let's go ahead and turn off our parking brake here and push. Yep, there we go. So we're going to push back. We're going to have our tail go off to the right because we're going to be heading towards runway 36. Normally I would throw an outside view on here for you, but without having the tug there, it kind of looks weird. So we'll keep pushing back until we break the movement line here, which is that solid yellow line, followed by the dotted yellow line. There we go. Now we'll start turning our tail to the right. We're going to slow our backward feed here. All right, this looks good. So we're going to pause that like I did. Parking brake on. Tell the tug it can take off. And go from there. All right. Now we're going to get the engines started here. So we'll turn on our fuel pumps. And I'm going to start. Let's see. Give engine 1 a start here. Alright, almost forgot to throw my beacon lights on here, so we'll get those going. And then we're just going to kind of keep an eye on the pressure on engine 2 here, and wait for it to go available. And there it is. So now that that's available, we're going to go ahead and give engine 1 a start. Alright, and again, we're going to wait for engine 1 to tell me it's available. Should be just a moment here. While we're waiting, go ahead and set put the auto brakes to max and arm the ground spoilers. Just waiting on that to hit available. And we're good to go. Turn on a predictive wind shear here, and then we're going to come over to here and turn on our traffic transponder.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
We're going to turn off the APU. And away we shall go. All right, pulling up the runway 36 here, so we're gonna, oops, those are supposed to be on. Turn on our lights here. Go on. Make that swing. All right, we're gonna stop here real quick. Do a quick pre-flight thing. Let's shed some light up here. All right. So we're gonna notify our cabin. Perfect. And I don't know why the flaps keep switching off. Or not the flaps, the auto brakes. Let me... We'll just click that. There we go. All right. Everything else looks good. We'll do our takeoff configuration test. Looks good. All right. Let's go ahead and roll out. Get ready for our takeoff. All right, so we're gonna line up here on the center line, and then we're gonna bring our throttles here to 50, about halfway. Continue the rollout. Looks stable. All right, and toga. Hold that center line. There's V1 and rotate. And we have positive rate, so let's go ahead and bring the gear up. And we're away. So we're going to go ahead and hand fly this thing up to about 10,000 feet. Then we'll turn on the autopilot, and at 15,000 we'll turn off our taxi lights, and at 18,000 we will set our pressure gauge to standard, and just let the plane kind of do its own thing here. All right, as we continue to climb out of Clearwater, we're going to go ahead and raise our flaps. And then I got to make this turn so I can get back on course. Then we're going to throttle down to our climb level for the throttle. Beautiful look is that there's the Courtney Campbell Causeway and the Tampa Bay. And then as we level out here, we'll go off to the left, and this is going to be Honeymoon Island over here with the, I believe it's the Dunedin Causeway. Alright, so we just switched our traffic transponder to above and below, I believe. So yeah, so looking out here, this is the Dunedin Causeway leading out to Honeymoon Island. Or is it clear? No, Clearwater's back here. That's definitely the Memorial Causeway. So this is the Dunedin Causeway leading out to the Honeymoon Island, KTYS State Park, which is absolutely beautiful. If you're ever down in the area, check it out. Alright, so we're coming up on 10,000 feet. We'll turn on our autopilot there. It's going to take control of the plane. Alright. So we're in this controlled movement now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this on over and let you enjoy the flight from the outside. And I'll see you guys just before the top of descent. we're back in the cockpit here. We're coming up on that 18,000 feet marker. We'll have to bring our pressure back in. Let's take a look at this here. So we need to be above 31,000 feet. I'm sorry, 3,100 feet by Whipple. And that's 30 miles out. So, alright. We should be in a good spot here. And there is 18,000 feet. We'll change this to 30.16. And that one gets changed to 30.16 as well. I think we missed our top of descent by quite a bit. But we're coming down at about 2,500 feet per minute. And we still have about 25 miles to get down to 3,100 feet. So we'll see what happens. If we're way over, we'll expedite the descent on down. Try to get ourselves a little bit closer. Some cloud cover here coming out of Atlanta and into Tennessee. See if we can get below 6,000 before we get to Whipple. Well, we didn't get below 6,000, but I'm going to go ahead and turn off the expedite here. We're not using a localizer, so that won't work. I'm going to go ahead and bring our speed brakes out just a little bit here, slow us down. Because that's the airfield. And I'm going to take control of the plane.
Two 2,500. Two thousand.
We are cruising.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
And this.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Pull up. Too low, terrain.
Going
Pull
around.
Up. Too low, terrain. Pull up. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Alright, we're going to put our gear down here because we are back online for the airport.
Dennis, please prepare for landing.
Flaps 1.
One thousand.
1,000. There's our runway. Looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of correcting here. Flaps 2.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
What the?
Too low. Terrain.
Gotta love that.
Too low. Terrain.
Alright, flaps full.
400.
Gear are down. Cabin checked. We are clear to land. Still a bit low and to the left. So we'll do some minor corrections here.
100 above.
100 above.
300.
There we go. Now
Minimum
let's just line it up.
200.
Line it up. Come on. You got this, Jay. Little high.
100.
Little high.
40. 30. Retard. Retard.
Go ahead and use some brakes here. And we're going to roll out here to the end of the runway, apparently, because, you know, why not? All right. Let's go ahead and get this airplane cleaned up a bit. All right. I forgot to record my landing on Skydolly, so let's go ahead and taxi to our terminal. All right. Looks like this is going to be our gate right up here because that's what I'm making it. Let's go ahead and see if we can find our J line. Oh, I took that wrong. Turn that and that off too. All right, let's see how I did lining this thing up. You know? The jetway wasn't in the way? Not even close. So let's go ahead. And there we go. Back to the cockpit here. We are going to turn off... actually, we've got to keep the beacon going. We're going to turn off those. We're going to turn off that. We are going to hook up our ground power. All right, and let's go ahead and kill engine 1. And kill engine 2. That, ladies and gentlemen, is that. Hour and 29 minutes, almost an hour and 30 minutes of flight time. From KPIE to KTYS, we did have to do a go-around, which put us in a really good position for that landing. And, yeah. So this is something new I'm kind of working on for the channel. I've still got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it. And all that other good stuff. But, yeah, we'll see where this ends up going. Fool around with it until I make it look nice. Eventually invest a little bit of money, maybe get some GSX going on. And, yeah. Let's go ahead and deboard our passenger. What? Oh. Let's deboard our passengers. What is this? Okay. There we go. Passengers are deboarded, baggage is getting taken off, and we'll go from there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in, and this is Jay, as usual, saying, be good to yourselves, be good to others, bring happiness into the world, and until the next time, take care.